A deal has been struck to finally get a school funding bill across the finish line in this legislative session.
So that agreement could also see a major change to a growing industry here in the state. Fox 4 Stephen Dial here to break things down for us. Hello, Stephen.
Yeah, guys, we are, if you're not counting today, 12 days until the session ends. And so,
I have one of those rings you tear off the ring every day. I can't.
I have a big calendar, and this is a big time for me, guys.
Yeah.
So we're in the last 2 weeks of session, and the pressure is still on to get signature bills across the finish line. Today, there's been a lot of negotiations happening to get certain bills across the line. What has been the biggest topic of the day is negotiations on House Bill 2, the public school funding bill. Initially, the House and Senate had major funding bills, but the breakdown was different. Today, it appears that the House and Senate have a verbal deal to add millions of dollars to the already $8 billion deal. This would not increase the basic allotment like the House originally wanted, but it does allocate more, quote, fixed cost funding. I'm being told that the Senate won't vote on this bill until Thursday. So that brings us to Senate Bill 3, a total ban on THC, which actually just got delayed for another hour, that vote. We're being told that this bill was part of the negotiation with the Senate to pass the public school funding. This bill is the priority of Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. He claims CBD stores and vape shops are selling higher than the legal limit of consumable THC. THC is the ingredient that gets you high. Thousands of those shops have popped up in recent years, and so we are waiting to see what happens with that bill. It just got delayed to 6 p.m. It's been the bargaining chip for the House and Senate.
Right. All right, so talk now about religion, because there's talk of that coming back into schools, talking about religion.
And there's been an update with that, too. So
Okay.
you have Senate Bill 10 and Senate Bill 11. Senate Bill 10 would add the 10 Commandments in the classroom, and that bill just got kicked back to committee after a point of order, but it would post the 10 Commandments in all the classrooms, in every public school classroom. And then you have Senate Bill 11 that creates a period of prayer and reading the Bible or other religious texts in public schools. Take a listen at some of the debate.
Why do you want to require the 10 Commandments in every classroom?
Because they are foundational to our American both educational and judicial systems.
Why doesn't your bill mandate teachers post the Constitution in every classroom instead of the 10 Commandments?
That might be a great bill. It's just not this bill.
Kind of a thought-provoking question.
Yeah.
Representative Talrico is a former teacher. He knew if they added the Constitution, it would blow up the bill. But something happened, like literally minutes ago, that forced it to go back to committee. They didn't explain why.
Okay.
Does that usually come out, though? Will you find out
It'll come,
eventually?
yeah.
Somebody will leak that, right?
And we're still waiting for the prayer in school bill. That has not come up for a vote yet.
All right. Stephen Dial, thank you.
Fun times.
Yeah.
The Texas House also took a major step forward clarifying Texas's abortion laws. SB 31, dubbed the Life of the Mother Act, sought to define emergency medical exceptions for a mother to get an abortion. It had already passed unanimously in the Senate. Fourth Republican Rep Charlie Guerin carried the bill in the House. Guerin said this is not a pro-choice bill. It instead clarifies the law's language to take pressure off doctors. The bill passed 129-6. Stay tuned to Fox 4 News for the latest on the final stretch run of the legislative session. You can catch us on air or online or on Fox Local anytime.